Greetings, my friends. Welcome to Mindset Movie Reviews. Today we're going to review Evil Dead. Evil Dead, released in 2013, is a modern reimagining of the cult classic horror film directed by Fede Alvarez. This version takes a darker, more visceral approach, shedding the comedic elements of the original and diving headfirst into a blood-soaked nightmare. The film follows 5 friends who retreat to a remote cabin in the woods, hoping to help their friend Mia, played by Levy, overcome her drug addiction. However, their plans take a sinister turn when they discover the Book of the Dead, unwittingly unleashing demonic forces that possess them one by one. Alvarez's Evil Dead is a bold attempt to honor the original while carving out its own identity. The film is drenched in gore with practical effects that harken back to the glory days of horror, eschewing computer-generated imagery for a more tangible, unsettling experience. The violence is relentless and often shocking, pushing the boundaries of what mainstream horror typically offers. This commitment to practical effects is a nod to the original's legacy, and it pays off in creating a visceral atmosphere that keeps viewers on edge. Levy delivers a standout performance as Mia, capturing the character's vulnerability and transformation with impressive range. Her portrayal of a woman battling both inner demons and literal ones is compelling, and she anchors the film with a raw intensity. The supporting cast, including Shiloh Fernandez and Jessica Lucas, provide solid performances, though they are often overshadowed by the film's relentless pace and focus on gore. While the film succeeds in creating a tense and terrifying atmosphere, it lacks the charm and inventiveness that made the original a classic. The absence of Bruce Campbell's iconic character, Ash, leaves a noticeable void, and the film struggles to fill it with its new cast. The humor and campiness that characterize the original are replaced with a more straightforward horror approach, which may not resonate with fans of the original trilogy. Despite these shortcomings, Evil Dead is a competent horror film that respects its source material while attempting to forge its own path. It is a polished production with impressive technical skill, and Alvarez's direction shows promise. However, the film's reliance on extreme violence and its departure from the original's tone may not appeal to all viewers. In summary, Evil Dead is a solid entry in the horror genre, offering a gruesome and intense experience for those with a strong stomach. It pays homage to its predecessor while attempting to stand on its own, though it ultimately falls short of capturing the magic of the original. For fans of horror, it is worth a watch, but it may not leave a lasting impression in the annals of horror history. That wraps up my review of Evil Dead, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars out of a possible 5 stars. Thank you for listening. If you like this review, please like, subscribe, and it will be great to see you next time on Mindset Movie Reviews.